Alright, good morning, boys and girls. Sorry I had to go get my pointer so we would be ready this morning. It's time for Saxon Phonics lesson 78. Alright, before we get started, let's talk about the reason that we do phonics. Alright, phonics is to help us decode and learn the sounds and the syllable patterns we need to read. Alright, so our standard for phonics is to know and apply grade level phonics and word analysis. Word analysis is looking at a word and being able to attack it or decode it, like that syllable practice that we do. Right? It's the skills in decoding words. Decode regularly spelled two-syllable words with long vowels. So a lot of times we look at words, some of them are long and some of them are short. And we're learning the skills to tell if the vowel is long or short. So that helps us become a better reader. When we come to a word in a passage, we can decode it with the skills we're learning to help us understand what we're reading. All right. Now make sure that you practice your spelling words, spelling list 15. I have attached the link to Spelling City. You can practice there or you can practice with a grown-up. Any other way that you would like to practice, but if you don't have anyone to practice at home with, I suggest you click on the link to Spelling City and practice that way. Your test will be on Monday instead of Friday this week. Alright, this lesson, we're still in the same packet. We're on lesson 78. On the front side, we're going to play our game. And then we have a practice page. We're going to practice deciding whether we should use trigraph DGE or GE. Alright, so you can put your name at the top of this page with our game, and then eyes up here. And let's go over some review first before we play our game. Alright, let's go over some trigraphs we've learned. Remember trigraphs? 3 letters that all come together to make how many sounds? One sound. We're going to hear one sound. All 3 letters come together and you hear one sound. Alright, get ready. Patch. Trigraph TCH. Ch. Get ready. Bridge, trigraph DGE, J. Remember, it makes the J sound because of the GE. J. And then we have light, trigraph IGH, I. Alright, make sure your pencils are down and eyes are up here. Let's name the letters. Trigraph DGE, digraph NG, final stable syllable FLE, digraph SH, trigraph TCH, digraph EE, final stable syllable TLE, digraph PH, vowel Y, digraph TH, ghost letter digraph WR, diphthong OI, digraph AY, digraph AI, trigraph IGH, digraph CK, final stable syllable BLE, combination IR, diphthong and digraph OU, diphthong and digraph OW, Combination ER. E consonant E. Diphthong OY. Digraph CH. Digraph EA. Ghost letter digraph GN. Final stable syllable GLE. I consonant E. A consonant E. Ghost letter digraph KN. Final stable syllable PLE. U consonant E. Combination QU. Combination OR. Combination WH. Digraph OO. O consonant E. Combination UR. Final stable syllable DLE. Combination AR. Affix cards. An affix is added to a root word to change its meaning. So far we've only learned suffixes. A suffix is added to the end of a root word to change its meaning. Suffix ED. Suffix less. Suffix EST. Suffix LY. Suffix EN. Suffix Y. Suffix IST. Suffix LET, let. Suffix ISH, ish. Suffix ING. Suffix ER. Alright, we'll talk about the meanings of all the suffixes tomorrow. Today we're going to focus on going through a lot of our sight words again. Alright, read these words the fast way. Going through the big list today. Bush, learn. Several, usually. Pull, was, against. Says, animal. Too, many. Young, said. Have, guess. Earth, gone. Finally, today. Early, there. A place. Heard, again. America, none. Enough. By. Government, love. Very. Together. What? Should. Don't. Who? Ocean. Question. Something. Answer. Every. People. There. It belongs to them. Were. Your. Been. Trouble. Won't. Tomorrow. Only. They. Friend. Into. For. The number word for. Some. Goes. Does. Where. Come. Would. From. Full. Won't. Could. Done. Alright, number one. I'm sorry, not number one. Let's play bingo. Spires was getting ahead of herself. Alright guys, let's look at your bingo card. Remember, I'm going to give you directions. For every direction I give you, cross out the box. You can get bingo by having for across, up or down, in any of the rows up or down, or diagonal, across from edge to edge. All right, let's begin. All right, for your first one, cover the sight word enough. Enough. We have had enough rain this week. Enough. Cross it out. Cross out the spelling for the final sound you hear in the word boy. Cross out the final sound you hear in the word boy. Now cross out the sight word young. Cross out the sight word young. Cross out the sight word only. Only. Now cross out the spelling for the initial or beginning sound in the word oink. Oink. The initial or beginning sound in oink. Cover the spelling or X out the spelling for the medial sound in the word feet. Feet. The medial sound in feet. Cross out the spelling for the medial sound in light. Light. Now, cross out the spelling for the initial sound in the word giraffe. The initial sound in giraffe. All right, I'm hearing bingo. Hear any more bingos? All right, let's check your work. All right, the first thing was cover the sight word enough. E-N-O-U-G-H, enough. Check your work. Next, cover the spelling in the final position of boy. We hear oi at the end, O-Y. O-I at the beginning, O-Y at the end. Cover the sight word young. Y-O-U-N-G, young. Cross out the sight word only. O-N-L-Y, only. Cover the spelling for the initial sound in oink. Oi. O-I in the beginning, O-Y at the end. So it's O-I. Cover the medial sound in feet. E is a one-syllable word, so it's digraph E-E. The medial spelling in light. Light. All right, there's only one long I sound on here. It's I-G-H. Trigraph I-G-H. And then cover the spelling for the initial sound in giraffe. J. It is G-I. J. Soft G. All right, and this was the row you had your bingo in. All right, now let's spell some words. Flip your paper over. We're going to practice spelling some review words with the sounds we've learned. All right, number 1. We're going to spell the word soil. Soil. The coastal plains region has rich, sandy soil to plant crops in. Spell soil. First of all, tell me the sounds you hear. Miss Fire's getting ahead of herself. Tell me the sounds. Get ready. S, oi, ul. Now spell it on your paper. Soil. And mine should say review words up here. Soil. Miss Fires has a mistake on her paper. Let's spell it together. S-O-I-L. Soil. Number 2. Wow. Wow. Please sit quietly while we wait. While. All right, at the beginning we have a digraph. Sneaky letter at the end. Wow. Spelled on number 2. Now let's spell it. W-H-I-L-E. Wow. Wow. Number 3. Noodle. Noodle. My kids will eat a noodle any day. Noodle. Tell me the sounds you hear. Get ready. Ooh. Doodle. Spell noodle on number 3. Well, let's spell noodle. N-O-O-D-L-E. Final stable syllable, D-L-E. Dull. Noodle. All Alright, sight words are funny words. Remember, we can't sound these out. We just have to memorize how to spell them. Number 4, let's practice a few. Number 4, heard. Have you heard the news? Heard. Try to spell it on number 4. Alright, heard. Alright, eyes on my paper, and let's check it together first. H-E-A-R-D, heard. Remember, a lot of these funny words that have the sound are E-A-R. Heard. That's what makes them funny. Heard. Check your work. And number 5, it has that same pattern in it. Learn. Learn. I will learn something new today. Learn. Spell learn on number 6. Let's spell learn. L-E-A-R-N. It has that same E-A-R. Learn. Check your work. All right, number 6. Several. Several. There were several days this week that it rained. Several. Spell several on number 6. Several. Let's check it. Several. S-E-V-E-R-A-L. Several. Several. That's a tricky one. Check your work. We just have to memorize it. Alright, once you have it, pencils are down. Ready to focus on our lesson. Alright, let's read these words. Alright, what word? Fudge. What word? Badge. What word? Wedge. What word? That word is cage. What word? Stooge. What word? Large. All right, we're going to look at these words and code these words and see if we can find a pattern between these sets of words. All right, so keep your eyes up here. Get ready to help me code them. All right, we're going to start on the left side first. All right, so in this first word, what do you see that we can code? All right, we have trigraph DGE. All right, a trigraph is 3 letters that come together and make one sound. What's making the sound? The G is making what sound? J. That's right, it's by the E. So we're going to put the dot, but we don't hear the E or the D. All right, a vowel followed by a consonant is short. All right, let's sound it out. Fudge. Fudge. What word? Fudge. Next word. What can we code? DGE. Trigraph DGE. All right, we have same thing. The G says J in the trigraph. Vowel that's followed by a consonant is short. Cut it with a breathe. So now we can sound it out. Badge. What word? Badge. Like the officer wears a badge. Our next word. We have trigraph DGE. Alright, so the G says J. Do not hear the other 2 sounds in that trigraph. One sound. Vowel followed by a consonant is short. Cut it with a breathe. Alright, here we go. Edge. Wedge. Alright, down at the bathroom, the door will not stay open, so we put a wedge in it to keep it from closing on us. It keeps the door stopped. It's like a door stop. So wedge. What word? Wedge. All right, we have trigraph DGE. What do we notice about our vowel? It is what? It is short. We noticed that yesterday, right? Our vowel's short every time. All right, now let's look on this side. Let me exit out over here. It's not wanting to work. Now, on this side, what do we have? Or we don't have a trigraph. What do we have? All right, G followed by E makes the J sound. Now look at your vowel. Vowel, consonant, E. What happens to our vowel? It's long. And our vowel is sneaky. All right, what about our C? If C's followed by E, I, or Y, it's soft. Is that the case? No. So we need a K back. Okay, let's sound it out. Age. Cage. What sound? Cage. The bird lives in a cage. Next word. What do you see? O-O. We'll figure out which sound in just a minute. Then what do we have? G followed by E is J. E at the end. Doesn't make any sound, that's right. Alright, so let's sound it out. St. Ooge. What word? Stooge. Someone who's being silly is a stooge. That's right. Alright, next word. How can we code it? Combination AR. Code it with an arc. G followed by E is soft. Make it have the J sound. Alright, what about that E? He's silent. He's just hanging around. Alright, so let's sound it out. Large. What word? Large. That's right. Alright, so let's see if we see a pattern. Long vowel, digraph, combination. Alright, what are we seeing here, guys? If the vowel is short, what are we going to use? Trigraph DGE. If it's long, as a digraph or combination, what are we going to use? GE. Now let's see what our rule tells us. Let's see if we figured it out. We're pretty smart guys, right? See if we figured it out. Alright. It tells us, this is our final spelling rule. I use DGE, trigraph DGE, after a short vowel. Anytime you hear J after a short vowel,